Hi, it's Sleeve Elena, and I want to post a new video just to talk about how I've been doing so far since my vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 16th. That is 2 weeks ago that I had my surgery, and so far everything has gone really well. I didn't have any complications with the surgery, and my healing was pretty easygoing. I stopped my pain pills just a few days afterwards, and so things have been going really well. In terms of weight loss, I am down 52 pounds since I began my pre-op diet 6 weeks ago. So I took OptiFast for 4 weeks, and for the 2 weeks following surgery, I've been having, in the beginning I had liquids, so it was chicken broth, beef broth, a little bit of Greek yogurt, and then the second week I did start on full liquids, and that was just for a few days. So I've been having things like cream soups and protein shakes. Since then, I've incorporated like the pureed foods as well. So I've had things like pureed chili. I mushed up a recipe I made that had ground chicken in it with mushroom soup. And everything is going down just fine. With the exception of, I've noticed that I'm only having about a quarter cup or so at a time, and for the past 2 days I think maybe I might be eating it too fast or something, but all of a sudden I'll just feel extremely full and uncomfortable, and that's only after, like I said, about a quarter cup or so, and I just have this overwhelming urge to like it's just packed down. I feel like the food is right up to here, and I feel like I need to I feel like it's filled with air or something, and I need to burp or something. So that was kind of a weird feeling, and I think it's just kind of like a warning signal, or I'm trying to figure out like what the amounts are that I'm able to eat. So yeah, just trying to figure things out. But yeah, so 52 pounds, I'm really happy with that. Really pleased with that I had the surgery. So I wanted to show you, this is the protein shake that I have. It's the, I buy it at Costco. It's the Premier Protein Ready to Drink. It has 30 grams of protein, so we need 60 grams of protein per day. So if I drank 2 of these, I'd be all set, but I don't normally do that. I drink 1, and then I just calculate the rest of the protein I get through the foods I've been eating. So I'm not eating a whole lot of food, so I have not been getting 60 grams of protein quite yet. But I think as I heal and as I'm able to incorporate different foods, then that'll get easier. Something I found at the grocery store that I picked up, but now I'm not sure if I want it or not, are these things called poppers. I read a little bit about them because I guess they're a Korean snack that have sort of come to a lot of stores in Canada. So at the Superstore in Ottawa, I found them. So this is the package here, poppers. They were $2.99. There's about 15 of them in here. This is what they look like. They're kind of like a tortilla. And when you eat them, it's like they almost dissolve. They're just like air. They're very bland, very dry, and you could put things on them like I put tuna on it once. I took a piece and I put it in my soup, and just gives you that little bit of crunch. The good thing about the calories are they're 19 calories for the whole tortilla, 0.02 grams of fat, 0.02 of fiber. 4 carbohydrates, 0.4 protein. So it's kind of a sort of a nothing food, right? It's pretty low in calories, low fat, carbs. Well, compared to other crackers, then they actually are pretty low as well for the amount that you're getting. The only thing is that I'm really second guessing about this whole carb thing. I've been trying to view other people's food choices on MyFitnessPal, and I'm trying to see what other people have been doing who had a lot of weight to lose and had the VSG. So I think our circumstances are a little bit different than others who had the like gastric bypass. So I really want to take advantage of this surgery and how I go forward. So I'm just not sure about the whole carb thing, and I'm trying to figure out, like, do I want to incorporate a little bit of carbs, like keeping a real good grasp on the portion sizes, and then that would open up to more interesting foods, or do I want to just like cut them out? Like, I see other people get carbs in, but just the carbs that are sort of naturally occurring in other foods. Yeah, so that's kind of my dilemma right now. So right now I've had a few carbs, things like the Ryvita crackers. They are, you can have 2 Ryvitas for 70 calories, and they're pretty high in fiber, but they're high in carbs. So I only eat one of them, but I don't know if that's like a slippery slope because I was real big on eating carbs before. Yeah, so I'm really sort of torn about this whole thing, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do about it, so I'll have to figure that out. But anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you is this. It's a injection, sodium solution injection, and I have to take, I'm going to open this up because I have to take it in a minute, but it was part of the medication that I have to do post-op, which is for 3 weeks I have to do these injections. Oops. And you have to inject yourself somewhere around the belly, and you have to do it once per day. I'm telling you, I hate these things, and it didn't seem like a big deal at first, but they're hurting me. Like, I can't find a spot where, like, I'm not sensitive and bruised from them, and I don't know if I'm doing them wrong or what, but they have just been a big pain, and I have 10 more to do, 10 more days of them. So I'll be really happy when I'm finished with these injections. I didn't think it was a big wuss. It's not a big needle. It's just a short little one, and you just, you know, squeeze a little bit of fat or whatever, and you put it in there. But man, I'm finding them kind of, they're painful, and then they're a little bit tender afterwards, and oh, I really don't like them. But 10 more days, and I'm finished with that. And yeah, so that's my update for now. I don't want to make this video too long, so if you have any questions, let me know. But honestly, I'm doing really good, and in my next update, I'll tell you about my fitness, because I've been working out every day, so I'll tell you a little bit about that. Thanks.